Hi class. So I have created this thesis and references assignment step so that you guys are really clear on what you need to do and in what order. So the first step is to figure out what three values you want to discuss in your paper. Think about what it means to be an American, okay, to you. What do you think are the three most important things that Americans believe in or value? Then you're going to write a thesis statement where you discuss what it means to be an American with three clear values or beliefs in one sentence. So I said for a hint, you could say something like, being an American means believing in the following values. You could put a colon, and then you could just list those three values that you came up with. They can be one word values, or it can be kind of a short phrase where you explain what you mean. Then step 3 is to find 6 different sources online that discuss those values or beliefs. So I don't expect for you guys to read over all of the articles and do all the research. You're going to be doing that next week, but I want you to make sure that each of those articles are going to be useful to you. If you just pick 6 random websites, you're going to end up having to go back and recite new sources next week because they're not going to work for you. So make sure that you skim over each article enough that you know that they're good sources. Make sure that you could, copy and paste a quote or something like that from each of these websites. So you can use the article or video that you watched this week as sources if you want to about what it means to be an American. If you thought anything in that was useful, or if you're using any of those values or beliefs that was listed in that article, that is fine. You can also cite, pieces of literature that we have read this semester. 2 good ones that stuck out to me were the Declaration of Independence, because of course that's what our country was founded on, those values and beliefs listed in that, or Speech to the Virginia Convention, where Patrick Henry says, "Give me liberty or give me a death," as the final line. That could be a quote that you use if you're talking about freedom or liberty or whatever. So again, you can figure out which sources work for you, but 6 is what I am looking for. Okay. After you do that, you are going to cite your sources using citationmachine.net. I created a YouTube video earlier this semester to help my other students in other classes. So it's the same steps. It's a 5-minute video. Just watch it. That shows you what you do when you are citing your sources, okay, in APA style. And then the last step you're going to do, and this is the step that I'm going to go over in this video, is you're going to copy and paste your thesis statement into a Word or Google Doc. Then you're going to copy and paste your 6 sources in alphabetical order. Make sure you indent properly, and then you'll submit your assignment. So I want to go ahead and pull up the sources and kind of what your assignment is going to look like. So when you're all done, you're going to have your thesis statement up at the top. Again, you're going to explain what it means to be an American with 3 clear values or beliefs in one sentence. You could say something like this, format it like that, just fill in your own information. And then you should have these sources, 6 different sources. Now it'll look something like this, okay? I want you guys to notice that my sources are in alphabetical order. Okay, if you look at the first word of each source, this starts with a B, this starts with an M, again another M, but that's going in alphabetical order, then N, and again another N, and then P. So if you have any numbers, like if you had like 10 reasons, why being an American is great. If an article started with that, or a citation started with that, you would list that first. So it goes numbers, then just in alphabetical order. So once you have your 6 sources that you have copied and pasted from citationmachine.net, here's what you're going to do. You're going to highlight your sources. Okay. You are going to, there we go. Oh, you are going to right click. Okay. Right click, and that'll pull up these options. Then you go to paragraph. Then you are going to go to special, and you're going to click hanging. Okay. Line spacing, I would do double, and then click OK. All right, so these sources are now indented correctly, okay, using the hanging indent. Now, I know some of you guys use Google Docs, so I wanted to kind of show you guys using Google Docs. So you can highlight this. If it's not already in Times New Roman 12-point font, you might as well go ahead and change that. But in Google Docs, what you do is a little different. You actually pull this guy over here to 0.5, and then you take the top one and you put that back to 0. That is the hanging indent. Of course, for line spacing, you just click double, and that's how you format it, okay? So again, this is what you will be turning in, okay? You will be turning in your thesis statement with your values listed, your 3 values listed, and you're gonna be turning in 6 sources, okay? So they should be in alphabetical order, and they should be indented correctly using the hanging indent. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I look forward to seeing your thesis statement, seeing what values and beliefs you guys come up with. And I look forward to looking over this assignment and helping you guys out in any way that I can. Thanks, guys.